no pun intended, but they've always made waves. Like when Gobi at Low Tier City.
I feel like pun was a little bit.
It really, I swear it wasn't. Please don't hold me to that. When Gobi played Thatch at Low Tier City, that was like the run of his career.
Yeah.
When we've seen Fiend pull out the Thatch in bracket, it's always incredible. I'm glad to see it again today. He's going to have to deal with this Ragnar coming out from Wesley. Going to have to deal with the Katars getting right on top of him when he has blasters. He's going to have to deal with Axe, one of the most meta weapons right now.
Yeah. And in winner's final, the pressure's on, man. There's a flight and hotel at stake here, not to mention the $5,000 prize pool for this bracket alone.
Now, Wesley did start his top 8 trip earlier with an Ulgrim pick. Still has the Axe carry over here on the Ragnar. Meanwhile, Fiend was sticking just on the Thatch, so he's more warmed up in top 8 on this current character pick.
You know what? He's the sword he's using back when he used to main Hattori, he would still use that same sword, so he's kind of like back on it. Oh, Wesley! Early knockout with that side signature. This is like one of the prime stages to use that Ragnar Axe side signature. Because off the platform will go way over the edge as well. That side signature, man, that'll get you. And Fiend scores the KO.
With that side sig, you're going to be able to cover almost that entire area between the soft platform and the main stage because those platforms are so low. And, of course, exactly like he used it, right over the corner on the edge. It will dip a little bit low down. Not like a Scarlet Hammer side signature, but close.
But and there's not much wall there. So you're almost covering any kind of approach back up to the stage. They have to go up and around.
Blasters damage coming out from Fiend. Try to just throw out a little bit of those zoning cannonballs.
We'll see if Fiend can use those cannonballs to success.
D-Light into the side air. Ground pounding back on the stage.
I think he meant to cancel that into a cannonball off the platforms, you know?
And he's going to clean that up. They were going kind of relatively even, and then all of a sudden Fiend just exploded.
Yeah, he took that stock completely.
Second stock Superman. Wesley not finding a way in with these Katars. Finally he gets it. Ooh.
Fiend gets out of it and punishes. Keeps him off. One more side air. Oh, man. Even without it, he's dealt so much damage with side airs alone. He's nearly a full stock ahead right now.
Nair coming out, but no major steam after that one string that Wesley got. Another Nair coming out too far for that neutral signature to pick up. More damage coming out from Fiend. Recovery, not the knockout option yet.
Wesley steals the weapon away from Fiend, and he gets the KO for it. That was a good play.
Going to try and delay that weapon spawn. Not for too long, though. Not going to juggle his weapons back and forth.
Yeah.
He's going to throw the Katars away, grab that axe, priming his next weapon spawn. Fiend going to pick up a weapon.
He didn't even want those.
That's something we saw him do a lot at BCX. Was
he knows what he wants. And there it is.
The time.
Excellent combo. Down light, down air, dribble off the floor into a sword recovery. Beautiful play. Fiend take the first game 1-0 in winner's final.
And that's going to be a very solid opening for him, too. Now, he is coming in on the defense stance, going from 3 to 4, which is actually a pretty big jump. It's going to like the kind of minimum acceptable defense that most people are willing to work with. He's a Thatch player, so his like threshold for minimum defense is a lot lower than some other players.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, he plays a lot of Hattori. That's 4 defense. He's used to it. That's a number he can deal with. And he's losing some speed, but with how much speed Thatch has, no big deal.
Now, we mentioned the little bit of coverage that Ragnar's side axe signature had.
Oh.
He wants more.
Yeah.
So he's going over to the Scarlet. Amazing signature.
Yeah. On
so
Mammoth
much utility.
Fortress, that might not be as helpful as it could have been on a different stage with smaller walls.
Definitely. Fiend can just kind of play lower on that wall.
Yeah, he can just avoid it.
But that also means if he's playing lower, that gives Wesley the opportunity to rotate over and go for the edge guard.
Low's not really a good place to be with swords and blasters, especially against the hammer.
We saw from Simple today how dirty hammer can be on the edge.
Wesley starting this game off strong. He's already got Fiend in orange and unarmed. He's getting more off. Barely misses the lance recovery. And, oh my goodness, I can't believe he caught Fiend with that. He's still keeping this pressure going. Off the side, Fiend's running out of recovery options.
Oh! He held it!
How did he know?
Man.
How did he know?
I think in that moment, Fiend probably just panicked for a second. It was like, do I go back or do I try to contest it? What do I do?
I didn't know how many jumps he had left, and I don't know if he did either. It got confusing there.
options.
Nah, he didn't.
You see Fiend falling down so he doesn't get hit by those continued side airs. Wesley, man, showing his Lance experience that we saw earlier on the Ulgrim pick, now extending to the Scarlet pick.
Scythe was a good, Lance was a good pick for Wesley. Scarlet's getting it done. Fiend still looking for the first KO on Wesley. Wesley's a full stock ahead right now.
Sidelight into the side air, but Wesley has so
Cannonballs.
much in-air economy.
Waiting for Wes. He can't stay on the wall much longer, and Fiend pushes him off once again. Now, because he hit the exclamation points earlier while he was hanging on the wall, he'll trigger the wall slip earlier now. And Fiend loses another stock. Looking grim for Fiend. He can definitely make it back from this, but it won't be easy.
He has to find his knockout options.
Yeah. Well, there it is. That's one. Full stock behind right now. He's gonna have to do something incredible to bring this back. Let's see what he can do.
Has the weapon advantage.
Lance.
Sidelight coming in. Not quite the stacked option that Wesley would have wanted. Being backing up, then dashing back in, going for the neutral light. Trying to control the ground as best as he can. Neutral light's coming out.
Fiend's starting to play a little bit further back now. He's zoning it like you should with blasters, right? But Fiend's just such an in-your-face player that he was playing blasters differently than most people would. Whoa, there's an exhausted recovery to get him. That was a nice play, and look at this. He is somehow doing it. Still a damage differential to deal with. He's got a hill to climb here, but he's getting it done. He might just be able to bring this back against Wesley.
Ooh, does have to be so careful. He went from orange to red very quickly. Ooh. That's a true combo option. Yes, it is.
Oh, man. Oh, Fiend's got him in orange. Wesley gets the KO just barely. That was close. 1-1 now. Wesley answers back.
Going to be no character swaps for either of these players going in. Small Brawlhaven getting immediately banned by Fiend. Thinking about the rest of it, though, Small Mammoth gone, Crystal Temple gone, and Apocalypse gone. Also Demon Island on the chopping block. But Miami Dome, Small Great Hall, Enigma left open, and we're going to the Dome.
Let's settle it in the Dome. Fiend coming out with the Thatch again. Let's see what he can do. How do you think this smaller stage will affect the match here? I want to say that it'll help Wesley more than it helps Fiend.
I think it's going to give more of the edge to Wesley here. He was able to control a lot of space with his lance. We didn't see too much from his hammer, but we saw enough. Obviously, that's what he was able to take the final stock with the down air.
It seems like Lance is getting him all the ground in this matchup.
Nice little bit of a punish there.
Once again, Fiend's having trouble dealing with Wesley's lance.
Easy punish for Wesley on all of those active frames from the down signature.
Ooh. Oh, there it is. We were waiting for that side signature. So powerful. And he caught him. And the dribble. And the combo. Fiend stealing the stock. But he's very damaged here. It could get equalized real fast. He's going to have to fight against Wesley's hammer here. Deal as much damage as he can before he goes out. That could be it. It was so close. Fiend without a dodge, trying to make it back to the stage, fighting his way back, and Wesley just punches him out again. I don't think he can survive another one of those.
Yeah, one more nair, he's going to be done. Probably a down air, he's going to be done. A signature from basically anywhere, he's going to be done, but it's going to be the side air, like the bottom side of the side air. It's going to clip him.
Chained off of a weapon throw, that was slick. And here comes Wesley with his lance. Man, once he starts getting the momentum on Lance, he just keeps bringing out the damage.
Getting some wonderful jump reads onto Fiend with his jump side air after getting a hit. Also some good turnaround down air reads as well.
It is a completely even match right now. Sets tied up. They have the same amount of stocks and damage. It's anybody's game.
Oh, Wesley just barely getting through that downlight from Fiend.
Slick little ledge canceling. Oh, man, Fiend. Man, Fiend's got some tech mastery.
He picked that one up really well. That's probably what he was going for when he hit the downlight before.
Yeah.
It might have even, like, if it hit, that might have killed as well. All the strength on Thatch. There you
go.
So
much.
Man.
That was 2 combos, and he's already in orange. That's why Fiend's playing this character. That's a lot of damage. He's already got him in orange. Full stock lead at this point. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Wesley looking for the... Oh! Uh-oh.
Is there going to be weapon toss down? Oh, he's going for the big play!
That's going on the highlight reel.
Yep.
Wesley, man. Oh, my goodness.
And that's a good option.
It was
extremely risky, but with where Fiend was under the stage, he was going to have to go into the area where Wesley was swinging. There's no way he was going to get down, around, and behind him.
Yeah.
Fiend's going to take it,
closes
though,
it out
pretty confidently, just maybe 40 to 50 damage on that final stock.
Still a cool play, though.
Oh, yeah,
Wesley.
super cool play. I mean, you see Kostelix do that stuff. Not as much anymore. There was like one tournament where he was just
he went down sick crazy.
That.
Yeah.
And he was hitting it. Time after time.
All the time.
Everybody was falling
And then he switched to rolling and do the same buttons, and it would do kind of a different thing that would still kill him. Okay. Going to Mammoth Fortress. Fiend versus Wesley. No character swaps, but Fiend now up a game. One more to move on to Grand Finals. Guaranteed top 2 placement.
Now, I play a low defense legend, so I can understand Fiend's fear playing into a Scarlet. That is one of my least favorite characters to play into.
I mean, it seems like a straight up counter pick from Wesley.
Especially
because he's playing Scarlet right now because Fiend is playing Thatch, I want to say.
The string damage that Wesley's able to find on that Lance, the momentum he can get is so frightening.
That side signature, the sword side signature from Thatch can really get a lot done. Oh! Okay, he caught him. Let's talk about the side signature, but it's the neutral signature Wesley need to be looking out for.
Yeah, I mean, Wesley was probably thinking what you were thinking. He's like, he's going to do the side signature, not that immediate gravity cancel neutral signature. Sidelight coming in, tried to read a jump. Fiend has done a great job of mixing up whether he goes high or goes back down low to the ground. Because we've seen Wesley try to cover the ground option with a Lance side signature. Now we've seen him cover the high signature with a neutral signature. And Fiend has been able to just escape almost all of it just by mixing up whether he jumps and goes high or goes back down to the stage.
Oh, Wesley. Oh, man, he avoided the read. Wesley assumed he was going to jump. Fiend kept low. Kind of a 50-50 at that point. Does he jump or not?
And that's something Wesley started off hitting quite a bit.
Yeah, the first game of this set, he landed it 5 times in a row and got Fiend to red in a blink of an eye.
Those immediate jumps were getting punished so much by Wesley's Lance.
So Fiend's kind of adjusting to Wesley's tendencies through his strings, because the Lance strings do require several reads to go right? You can 0 to death somebody if you flip a coin on heads 3 times in a row.
Everything has to go your way, and everything has to go the opposite of your opponent's way.
Fiend scores another KO, and he's in a good position here. Wesley fighting for his winner's bracket life. I guess that's a technically correct way to say it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He is, This potentially could be his last stock on the winner's bracket.
It's 2-1 in Fiend's favor in this best of 5.
Fiend getting to the red here. Wesley could take him out with a well-placed signature. Definitely the strength versus defense here is really in Wesley's favor.
Man, back-to-back down airs.
He doesn't hit so much. Even if he lands the KO, he's got to deal with another full stock of Fiend.
You see kind of
how not going to have a second chance. Oh, what a nice weapon throw. Is that going to do it? Yes, he gets it.
You were seeing how scared Wesley was to throw out a major commitment move.
Yeah.
Because even though Fiend was over on that soft platform when it was right above the middle of the stage, that's perfect Lance neutral signature territory. But Wesley was scared to commit to that.
It is a bit of a risk. It does have a lot of cooldown. Fiend's playing a quick character.
Oh!
Nice. Oh, he thought he was going to jump again. Fiend keeps going low. Wesley's going to be able to make it back using the side airs. Avoids the cannonballs. That was a really good recovery from Wesley. But now he's in trouble. He lost his Lance. Fiend's sitting there with some cannonballs, but Wesley makes it back and punches his way in.
Yeah, Wesley...
he actually caught up. He might be able to do this.
Wesley really hit the brakes on the direction that he was going back to the stage there when he avoided those cannonballs.
This is crazy. This would be an insane comeback for Wesley if he can manage to win this. And it's at this point, I mean, it's kind of anybody's game.
Oh! He's able to get back quickly.
Oh,
Fiend staying really, really high.
Cannonballs. He avoids the weapon throw. Fiend's looking for a weapon. Maybe going to slide kick Wesley if he comes up too high, but he's got the sword. Wesley just looking for an opening. Side light, side air. That'll do it.
Ooh. You see Wesley going for a lot of neutral airs. That's not going to be his knockout option. He's not really going to be able to find the recovery true off of that neutral light, sending Wesley off screen.
Wesley's in so much trouble.
Ooh. Oh! Oh!
Oh my goodness, the tensions are high here. If he's just one hit away, almost anything will do it. Wesley is just continuing the fight. Fiend lost his weapons. He doesn't need one though. Anything will kill Wesley. Oh, he's still alive.
Weapon
Fiend
toss.
coming back. He avoids the weapon throw, avoids the hammer recovery. He's avoiding everything. All of these things will kill him. Fiend, he's so slippery. Is he actually going to get the KO now?
Oh,
my goodness, Fiend. What a
down
Fiend.
signature, man. In place. What a wonderful signature. Stepping you back just a little bit. Covers a little bit behind where you started, a little bit in front of where you started, and the stacked option as well.
Look at all these dodges. Look at this.
Yep.
Somehow Fiend, whoosh, woof, all of those things would have killed him. He avoided so many killing blows. Somehow stayed alive to grab the sword. And then this signature was honestly kind of a prayer. I mean, that's...
Man,
that worked out.
That's
that
like
definitely worked
prime
out.
punish territory.
Yeah.
If he was going to miss that, what
He'd
a
be dead.
comeback
He'd
from
easily be
Wesley,
dead.
though. Holy cow.
You
really
gotta give
brought
him
it down to the
credit for
wire.
that. You gotta give him credit for that. He barely lost that, despite being